Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I finally started my YouTube channel for which I've been waiting for so long. And the reason why I waited so long was purely because of this one video that I really wanted to record, which is this one. And I got other ideas in between which I thought I can maybe put up on YouTube as well. But I really wanted this specific topic to be the one to mark my beginning on this platform. And the topic for my video here today is how to start getting back in touch with yourself, which will go on to imply how to find your purpose in life and other things. But let's just start with getting back in touch with yourself. Now, why I wanted to start with this topic is because this is the sole reason why I even decided to come on this platform and to share this information with you guys in the way that I'm doing. And my journey of getting back in touch with myself, getting to know more and more about who I truly am, has truly been the most fruitful, most joyous journey of my life. And I say joyous and not happy because it has its moments, and it's not always happy because you don't always live happy moments in life. But I can tell you that it has always been joyous throughout, because even the not so happy moments, they turn out to be quite worth it at the end. And that's why I thought I will come here and share with you guys whatever it is that I have learned on this journey, so that it can help maybe some of you to get started or get further ahead on yours. So let's get started without wasting any time. Now, why do you need to get back in touch with yourself? Where did you lose yourself? Let's talk about that first. So, think of it this way: when you're born as a clean slate, right? You haven't had any life experiences, you haven't had any memories, you don't know anything about the world, and that's how you start your life. And then, when you're born, you're surrounded by, first will be your family, then it'll be your primary education, which will involve school, teachers, friends, and then it just keeps growing from there. And as we grow up, we are taught by people who surround us things about the world, about ourselves, things that we should deem important, things that we should pay more attention to, and things that don't really matter that much. And I feel like why a lot of us today are not so much in touch with ourselves is because we've been raised and surrounded by people who themselves are not very much in touch with themselves. And you can't really blame anyone for it. But what you can do is you can start working or start from where you are right now and take it in your own hands to know more about yourself and to form your own beliefs about the world around you. Now, why your true self usually gets lost during your lifetime is because, okay, so when you grow up, the first few things that you are taught will be: this is how you're supposed to behave in the world, this is how you're supposed to eat, this is how you're supposed to walk, and all the basic things which our immediate caretakers think to be basic and to be essential for your survival on this planet. Now, those beliefs could be coming from anywhere, and a lot of those beliefs could also be holding us back. Why? Because a very common, and I think one of the most basic root cause problems because of which we tend to lose ourselves throughout our lifetime until we finally start waking up again, is because we are not really taught the importance of feeling emotions, processing emotions, and to be able to resolve them within ourselves. And emotions are usually very much neglected. If you're feeling bad, you'll just be told to stay strong and buckle up, and all of those things are nice. You should stay strong when you're feeling something that feels like it will break you down. Yes, you should feel strong, but you should not run away from the pain. You should be taught how to process pain. You should be taught how to process anger, how to process difficult emotions, because if you're not, you just end up storing them throughout your body, and that's not a good day for anyone. And if you have seen me a few years ago versus if you've seen me now, you would have seen that I had a lot of fat stored in certain specific areas of my body, which would mostly be my lower body. And for me personally, that was a lot of pent up anger over the years. Because, as I said in another video, which I will say again, I am someone who gets really mad really easily, but I don't like showing it, I don't like getting aggressive. So I tend to always bottle up and store that emotion within me, which has led me to a lot of problems over the years. It has led me to gain a lot of weight, which has led me to have extreme body image issues, which has led me to have extreme self esteem issues, and the list goes on. And just so you guys don't have to go through all of that, I came here so that I can help you just figure out your life from where you are right now. Now, because we grow up as a clean slate, then we have experiences, then experiences write things on us. We interpret our experiences based on our beliefs, which have been given to us by our immediate caretakers, and that's just a big hellhole. We just keep dropping down, 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 and it doesn't have to be a hellhole for everyone. I'm sure it was a nice experience for some of us, but speaking from experience, it was not a very nice experience for most of us. So that's how you tend to lose yourself in the process of growing up, neglect our own selves over time, because the things that are being told to us are coming from people who are our immediate caretakers, which implies that those people hold a very significant place in our hearts. And it becomes a very difficult choice when you are dependent on certain people for your emotional or financial or physical needs, and they are bringing you with contradictory beliefs to what you really feel like, and as opposed to what they think or should be done. And when we do that once, twice, thrice, and over time, it sort of becomes like a reflex. You don't think anymore before doing it, and that's why you might be here sitting watching this video wanting some answers, is because you've done that for way too long and now you're just fed up and you need to get out. So I think that's enough on how our true self gets lost and why we need to find it. I have not reflected enough light upon it. Now, why we need to find our true selves is because we don't really need to do that, but you might need other things in your life. You might need to not always feel anxious. You might need to not always be depressed or feel low on energy. You might always not feel like wanting to stay in bed all day. And let me tell you something, once you start your journey of finding your true self and being in alignment with who you are, all of these things will just start falling out of your life. And yeah, I think that's magic. That's real magic. And that's the only magic I've ever seen in my life happening in front of my eyes. And I wish for everyone to see that and to experience that. Because whatever you're looking for is on the other side of this. And now let's get into how you can get back in touch with yourself. From all the experience that I have, which is not much, but it is enough, I think, for this video, is that what you need to do is you need to start doing one thing at least every single day, which you do truly for the joy of doing it. It can be anything, it can be painting, it can be writing, it can be singing. Even if you don't sound nice when you sing, which I don't, but I love singing, that's why I'm giving that example, and I give it so often. It could be literally anything. And how do you identify that one thing? It is that when you're doing that one thing, you are so deeply engrossed in it that you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about what you have to do next, because you're just so interested in what you're doing. And that is actually what you call meditation. It doesn't always just have to look like this, it can look very much like this, or it can look like yoga, it can look like gymming, it can be anything, it can literally be anything. And how you identify it? You're just thinking about what you're doing, you're not worried about what you were doing or the things that have happened, you're not worried about what you have to do or the things that are coming, you're just worried about what's in front of you. And if you haven't found that thing yet, what I would recommend is that you start picking up things that you find even a little bit interesting. So this is coming from a lot of experience, because I have met so many people who have said this to me, and I will say it to you right now, and I'm sure you'll be able to relate to it. So all of us have that one or two things in the back of our heads that we really want to try sometime, but we're just not being able to make the time for it, or to go do that extra bit of effort for it. And this is where I need you to bring your attention. Think about those one or two things that you think are interesting and you would really like it, but you haven't tried it yet. Take out the time and try it out. If you like it, it's good. If you don't, there's nothing to lose. There's absolutely nothing to lose. You would have done one new thing, that's it. And that's the way that you find that thing for yourself which gives you so much joy by just doing it. That is the thing which will be very closely related to what you're really passionate about. Because I think all of us have heard this sometime in our lives, that you should live a life of passion, and your work should be full of passion, and if you're not doing what you're passionate about, then it's not worth it. And all of that sounds nice until you realize that you don't really know what you're passionate about. And that really was me up until 1 year ago even. And that's why really I'm here, because it just feels so nice to know that you have something that you really, really, really love doing. And I wish for everyone to find that. So please take out some time, do that one thing throughout the day. You're doing it for yourself, no one else. And no one else is going to do anything for you if you don't do things for yourself. So take out the time, take out 10-15 minutes a day. It's not much, it's really not much. And start doing that one thing. If you know it, what it is, well and good. If you don't know it, start trying out those new things. And trust me, over time you will see so much joy entering your life, you will not even believe it yourself. And that's it for today. That's it for my first video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, do let me know in the comments below and subscribe to my channel. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.